Guest back on the show following his sold-out tour with Jordan Peterson. Dave Rubin, host of the Rubin Report, is returning to Australia this October for 3 exclusive shows in Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. The dates are on the screen. Get your tickets early before they sell out. Dave, welcome back. I wish we had brighter news to discuss tonight, but the loss of your good friend Charlie Kirk has had a profound impact on tens of millions in America and around the world. Tell me how you're feeling and what you've learnt in this past week.
Yeah, well, Rita, it's always good to see you. We used to do this a bit more often. I am excited to come to Australia. And actually, the thing that brought you and I together years ago, when we were doing a lot of shows together, was the thing that brought Charlie and I together. We just wanted to talk about things. We wanted to talk about the hot button issues of the day and debate them. And years ago, when Charlie and I met first in 2017, I was a man of the left, he was a man of the right, and he came up to me at an event we did and he said, hey, let's go on tour together. Let's talk about everything. Let's debate everything. Let's go to colleges. Let kids ask us whatever they want. Let's just battle it out the way you're supposed to battle it out in a free society, which is with words, of course, not with bullets. And Charlie and I did that dozens and dozens of times. We were protested and we had fire alarms pulled and bomb threats and all of those things. Of course, nothing like what happened this week, which you're right, has now, I think, affected hundreds of millions of people all over the world. Charlie was a great human being. You know, putting aside the politics for a second, Charlie was undoubtedly a good husband and a wonderful father, and his wife is now a widow and his children will grow up without a father. He was a good human being who was doing the thing that we're all told we should all do, which is talk to the other side. Nobody from an American context did that more than Charlie Kirk. That's what he devoted his life to. Charlie would get hate from both sides because he was always trying to find new people to talk to. To this day, I still didn't agree with everything Charlie said, but I will say, and this is a great credit to his debate skills and his thoughtful way of having nuanced conversations, I came a lot closer to Charlie's opinions over the years than Charlie came to mine. I think I did move him on a couple things, but he definitely brought me more within, let's say, a wide tent conservative movement. So this is a terrible time for America, but I would say a terrible time for the world because, you know, whatever happens in America, as you know, it leaks across the entire world and can make it across an ocean and land in your continent as well. And I just hope cooler heads can prevail right now because right now we're sort of, as a country, we're going through a degree of mourning, although there's a lot of people that are quite angry too. And it just feels like we're kind of sitting on a powder keg right now. If one or two other weird things happen, it feels like all bets are off. And I'm really devoting myself right now, my show and my upcoming tour in Australia, to finding the people that want to break bread again, that want to figure out, okay, hey, we're different, but we got to learn to live together. And that's going to be my mission. I think it's the only way that I can honor Charlie appropriately.
And I want to ask you about this notion that we keep hearing, including in the Australian media, which just regurgitates the MSNBC, CNN talking points. This notion that Charlie Kirk was deeply homophobic, he was hostile to the LGBT community. You're a gay man, you were a friend of Charlie Kirk. Can you please address that allegation?
Yeah, well, look, I happen to be gay. It's not something that I even think about that often or anything else. I've been married for over 10 years. We have kids. It is what it is. We live a decent life like most people. And Charlie, like millions of other people, Charlie was entitled to his own personal religious beliefs. There's a video that maybe you've seen. Elon Musk even tweeted it out in the last couple of days where somebody started asking Charlie, you know, how can you welcome gays into the conservative movement? And Charlie's answer is so wonderfully thoughtful and the perfect example of what Charlie was. Charlie makes a point of saying, hey, I have my own religious beliefs, but America is not a religious theocracy. Did he want America to be restored with Judeo-Christian values? And did he believe that he felt that his personal views were best explained through Christianity? Well, the answer to that is absolutely yes. But Charlie was not crusading against marriage equality. Charlie was welcoming gay people into the conservative movement. By the way, he was also doing that with black people and and Hispanic people and everyone else. I mean, all of the commentary around this man is completely ridiculous. But I will tell you, Charlie was at my house not too long ago. My husband and I sat at weddings next to he and his wife. We broke bread many, many times. And again, people are allowed their own personal religious beliefs. I, for one, would not force a religious institution to do anything that it didn't want to do. But that's the difference between a religious belief and a secular institution, which is the government of the United States. And by the way, if you can credit that sort of open idea that Charlie was presenting there, you can credit him for then bringing that to MAGA, which then opened up enough so that Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and Bobby Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard, all of these ex-liberals, disaffected liberals like myself, Rita, I think a little bit like you, could then come and be part of MAGA. So no, he has nothing. There was no hatred in his heart. I would also make a quick distinction. I think it's important. The idea of the LGBT community, people need to stop saying it, because the L's and the G's and the B's have nothing to do with the T's. And that has become a political ideology more than a sexuality or a gender identity. Yeah.
Absolutely, and increasingly the LGB want to distance themselves from the rest of the alphabet. That just keeps increasing too. But I don't even know how many letters we're up to now.
Two-spirit, do you know what two-spirit is, Rita?
Oh, two-spirit, yes. We're supposed to start with 2SP now, aren't you, before you start the LGBT, and then you've got the plus at the end, so it's infinite number of letters that you could add to that.